Barney Raymond, he's had a lot of flags. He's had a lot of penalties on him. Braden Smith, you can tell he's lost a step. I mean, and looking at the Pittsburgh game, for example, Atlanta, the same thing. I mean, those two were just getting just beat off the ball like every time. But the interior was fine. Bortolini fine. Uh, Q was fine. Goncalves was fine. But I think it's our tackles. You know, Bernie he gets a lot of and a lot of penalties that Bernie gets. I mean, have really cost us like that crucial catch that Josh Townsend made. That got called back because of Bernie.
But
Braden Smith, I mean, it
pause,
was
pause for
either
a second, pause for a second though. That wasn't even a hold. That's one of those things
yeah,
where you watch that replay and it's like that wasn't a hold. And I
I
agree
know.
with the most part about the offensive line not playing very well. None of the guys on the front five have had any consistent issues at the line of scrimmage
Mhm.
this year. None of it has been consistent. So I get where like we come from when we say this. I feel like the thing that I think with Colts fans, especially, and that we do this a lot, and I see this a lot. The thing that I think is that we want so badly for Daniel Jones to be the guy that we
Yeah.
start grasping at straws for anything and everything else to be the answer and not just Daniel Jones being a shell of what he was at the beginning of the season. And my biggest problem. It's funny because people brought up all these stats of Daniel Jones. Like, oh, he has like 100 rating over the last two games, even though we lost, and he hasn't turned the ball
Mhm.
over, and he hasn't taken a lot of sacks, and he has this amount of yards and this completion percentage. Although his completion percentage was awful against the Texans, it was barely
Mhm.
50% against the Texans. They put up all these stats to make it look like Daniel Jones isn't the problem. But I look at the stats and I see is 3 for 10 on third down. Oh, I see us. What is it? Actually, between the last two games, 8 for 23 on third down, a
Yeah.
27-minute difference in time of possession. 27 minutes difference in time of possession. We do not stay on the field anymore. And I think that falls back on the quarterback. We're not executing. And it could be other things. Like it could be maybe like wide receivers. Like I'm not the
Mhm.
analyst that's going to be able to like break down the film. Like, oh, this is actually the wide receiver's fault. I'm of the traditional thinking that listen, at the end of the day, if the quarterback's going to get all this praise for the wins, he's going to have to hear all the blame for the losses. And I
Well,
think that about every quarterback. So I'm fair to Daniel because I will do this for every other quarterback. If your offense can't stay on the field, I'm going to blame the quarterback.